Hello, what's up? So yesterday after stream, Qualcomm released their yearly fiscal report. So like I remember during Kuro, I finished Kuro late December, and they already announced Crimson Sin. And then after Crimson Sin, the year Crimson Sin released, they don't announce anything. Blah 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 blah. So what happened is next year we won't get Kai 2. The only major release they will have is the Sky remake. What does that mean? For English localization, we will get Daybreak 2 next year, 14 February, which is the Valentine's Day. Coincidentally enough, February is the start of the prologue in game for Daybreak 2. So my plan is to replay Daybreak 3 times, or to play Daybreak 3 times, so I can get everything. The Onyx Steel weapon, and probably the flow will be finish second playthrough of Daybreak, continue with Crimson Sin or Daybreak 2, and then return back to Daybreak, and then New Game Plus Daybreak 2. The Daybreak 2 will have some farming, so I think I'll finish the farming first, because next year we won't have any Kai 2 or whatever, at the very worst Estelle game, which is fine. So that's the plan, because I look at Kai no Kiseki as Wholesale 3 for some reason, where they kind of soft reset the thing. They get this series mid-game, so like Wholesale 3 then, but they don't replace your party member, which is good. So I think Daybreak 2 will be like a good cutoff, because there will be some time after Daybreak, in between Crimson Sin / Daybreak 2 and Kai games. So for this run, I will do a permanent for chapter 5. I will do a Bracer route, because Bracer is the unique one, and a speed run of Heiyue. Like I'll save the file or whatever, but get the achievement. But that one I will do Forest PG, but don't talk to people and whatnot, stuff like that. So that's the plan for the current playthrough. I'll try to finish it within a month. I think we can save a little bit of time with combat. Like in Tarbat, we don't have to do, we can just high speed mode the desert area. Chapter 5, we don't have to grind. Final dungeon, the Genesis Tower, we can just speed run through it. We just fight the alignment boss or the alignment bosses, because second playthrough is when you can speed up things. My other plan is probably save scum all of the alignment option, so that we can have like 2 different outcome, and save scum connect event, so that we can experience everything. That's my plan. So it's not about getting platinum early. I just do it because usually I replay the game twice. I'll play the game twice throughout the series minimum, and then if I miss the game, I'll revisit the game, because I usually have like multiple save file at crucial plot line or whatever. If I need to see something back, I have the backup. So this playthrough probably mostly reading until probably during the Pandemonium. That's when we have to fight. Optional fight or whatever. So yeah. Let's start. So, I believe achievement is one-time thing. I believe, like, you cannot get the stuff even in the achievement. But I think the way achievement works is like Reverie, where if you drop your achievement, you can get a second copy of all of the achievement related limited items. I'm not sure, but rumor has it that achievement is a one-time thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Mira, Satis, sure. Levels and craft. Yeah, I'll carry over everything. Play Nightmare. Field battle will be hard, so it's a lot harder to stun enemies. So just press square. Start. Yeah, the game started in August, so it's about 4 months. Tyrell. The NPC available is different from Overworld.
There you go. Brought the goods.
Wasn't easy to find this, you know. Went around every damn antique shop in the capital before we came across it.
Yeah, and now my legs hurt like a bitch for it. Gonna hurt something fierce tomorrow.
Well earned, I'm sure. Open the case so we can confirm its contents then. This does appear to be what the boss has asked for. It looks authentic to me too.
This ain't no knockoff. It's the real thing. So, we good for $1 million?
And where did you pull that figure from? I believe we agreed on 100,000 Mira down, and 300,000 more upon completion of the job.
Yeah, well, that was then, and this is now. Inflation ain't pretty, you feel me? Doesn't sound very fair that we busted our asses for something so important only for a little loose change.
And there's a lot of rumors going around about you guys. How about it? You treat us right, and this could be the start of something real nice here.
Huh. Interesting. I suppose you do deserve a little extra something.
The hell? You gotta be kidding me!
Oh, you think we won't play?
What is this?
Huh. Should've known your place. Word to the wise. Don't try to blackmail someone higher up on the food chain.
Damn it! The cops! When did they start patrolling down here? Idiots.
Must have been on your tail. Let's just get out of... What? Where did it go?
I don't know any better than you! What are you doing down here?
Here. We're done. Let's scram.
We ain't gonna wait around to get busted neither.
This wasn't how it's supposed to go!
Suspects in sight! Seems that tip paid off. Apprehend them!
Even those dumbasses in the police force have their uses once in a while. Thing's gotta be worth a shit ton of Mira if A wants it that bad. Guess I should check the Black Light District. Or maybe there would be a better place to start.
Ugh, should not deal with A. Just saying.
Thanks for your patronage. Hope to see you again.
Just you now. We're about to close for the day.
Yeah, I hear ya. Come on. Gotta take this upstairs, Yums.
I'm gonna go to bed then. Night-night.
Night-night. Grandpa loves you.
Good night, sweetie. Don't forget to brush your teeth first, all right? This one's on me, Van.
Thanks. These little perks are why they call you the diva of the diner, you know?
Well, this diva is very welcome.
Think you can butter her up, do ya? You really shouldn't enable him.
I sure smell something brewing. And it ain't the coffee.
Well, that's another dead end for me. I guess going above board for this is going to keep getting me nowhere fast. I think I'll have to take her advice after all, as bad as I feel exploiting loopholes in the law. Bingo. It was stolen from an antique shop in the capital last weekend, but because it could have been stolen goods, the shop never reported it. This has trouble written all over it. I have no idea if this person even exists, but let's plug in that code she gave me.
I still wonder if she knows Kitty is Ren. Or Ren just, well, I'm Kitty. Or, well, used to be. Because it said she, so I guess Ren directly mentioned it to her.
Oh, it worked after all.
Kiosk, Melrose.
Monmar. This looks like the building.
That's Harry, isn't it?
What an adorable bistro this is. It has such a welcoming storefront. Is the place I'm looking for really right above here?
Oh, are you a customer, perhaps? It's still breakfast hours if you're interested. Or is it the office upstairs you're here for?
It is the office, actually. Is this where I can find Arkride Solutions?
That's right. He only just finished breakfast himself, so I'm sure you'll still find him in his office. He might have gone back to bed, though, so don't be shy about knocking a few times to get his attention.
Well, it doesn't get more complicated than mine.
First thing in the morning? You're, not really here with a job, right?
I am. I have something I'd really like your help with, so if you don't mind, sir.
Sir, huh?
Thank you very much. First, I'd like to tell you a little about myself. My name is Agnes Claudel. I currently attend a school in the Ober district.
Armis Academy, yeah? Pretty famous school.
The context.
Guess you're a first-year student living in the dorms, Miss Claudel?
You're very well informed. Oh, was it my uniform that gave it away?
You got it. Though I think anybody who lives in Edith would recognize it. The first-year part's just my gut. You sure got the looks of a grown woman, but the way you carry yourself says it all.
I beg your pardon?
The name's Van. Van Arkride. Don't got a clue how you found out about me. But if you know the 4SBG code, you gotta know what work I do here, right?
I do.
So people either send requests because they heard a word of mouth or SVG on the bulletin board, or come directly to his office if they know the code.
You're a contractor people go to when they have a job they feel uncomfortable discussing with the police or the guild. I'm told people often refer to you as a Spriggan.
Close, but not quite. It's not just an issue of comfort. I take on jobs you flat out couldn't bring up to the authorities. Jobs so close to illegal, the cops hate me. You get that, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's not lying.
I think so.
I don't think that line is meant to, like, deter Agnes.
Well, whatever. Just give me a rundown on what you want doing for starters. I'll decide whether to take it on after that.
Yeah, but usually listen first.
Thank you. In that case.
Holy shit. Don't tell me Aramis gives all new students Zyphas these days. Those things are top of the line.
No, but, you're not far off. Please have a look at this.
An antique pocket watch. Wait.
This is what I want your help with. I'd like your assistance in locating the old ornament in that image. It's a few decades old and a memento of a relative of mine. My great-grandfather.
Yeah, that checks out.
Where'd you get this image?
It wasn't through an ordinary search engine, I'll say that.
So Agnes doesn't have any clue about the Genesis, aside from the mention in her diary. She had to Google or whatever search engine. I guess she had to kitty on the search engine the word Genesis. So some people already know about the existence throughout the history.
Records indicate it was stolen from an antique shop in the city a week ago.
I'm gonna assume you mean a special search app based on a P4 protocol exploit. Not what I was expecting. I'll give it to you straight. Take this one to the cops or the guild. I don't know what kind of ornament this is, but it looks like it's got a whole lot of historical value. And you mentioned it was stolen. Likely some seedy folks are involved at this point. Besides, Searching for a memento of a relative sounds like something those suckers at the guild would eat right up.
So you say, but... I can't. I just can't. I can't go to the police with this. And the guild is even more out of the question.
If you say so. Oh, I guess I should have put out something to eat with the tea, huh?
Oh, speaking of food... This is from a popular cakery near our dorm. They only make 20 of them a day, and they're supposed to be really good.
This is Andalusia's late summer limited time edition! The specially made tart covered in Violette de Soleil figs from Oregon honey!
You are something of an expert, I see.
Van's attachment to sweets came from the fact that I have a theory. I'll talk about it.
I just want to make this clear. I'm not doing this because I couldn't say no to that tart. Got it?
If you say so.
Yeah. I'm surprised Van did not go to Andalusia, but I also understand he is someone that try not to get involved with things. Yeah, he feel like he doesn't deserve his spot or whatever. So Adam is near Andalusia, it's like a big no-no. Weirdly enough. We never been to Anya's dorm, but second game we'll go to her school. Front door. Usual rate is 1000 mira per hour. Sixth district right about now.
Then I'm counting on you, Mr. Arkride.
Same to you. Van's fine, by the way.
If you're sure, then why don't you call me Agnes?
Outfit. Yeah, high speed mode, we will use it. $76. I checked my file last night. My older files. $328 roughly. What happened? I hit level 78. So we have. You cannot go. You cannot go anywhere. Buy candies and paper. So I have a theory. Because Van is Van is addicted to sweets abnormally. Like, he's not bad, it's just he get carried away sometimes. My theory is that Van is friend with Elaine back in the day before he got transferred away. So I think while his treatment of what results at 7 years of his life being under the DG cult experimentation and whatnot. I think he was using his friendship and all of the memories of Elaine giving him sweets as a way to remain sane, because he was getting tortured and whatnot, the same way Ren, you know, absorbing her friends' personalities as a way to, I guess, keep up with the torture and the experimentation and the treatment of the DG cult. That's my guess. Yeah, I have all of the poster.
More candy again?
How about one
Come back
copy?
soon.
Just so that I can say I will have one copy. Ciao, Natalia. Harry and Mark, what's up? Dude, make me a hostage. I like Mark is cute.
Wish I could give her a good wax right now. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Huh? Oh, this must be his garage.
That girl. No, just start tearing up your comic book, do you? Okay, I'll start. Yeah, I don't remember the giving Paulette family name. Doesn't matter. Yeah, he doesn't have a signboard because due to the nature of his work. I get it. The reveal at the end still in my mind, jeez. Victor. So Yume's Connect event are just her family, basically. I like it. Come back again, huh?
What'll it be, hun?
I won't need healing until like
See you again.
final tension. Yeah, there's not much. There's not much else. Never took the bus since Crossbell. Oh, maybe go still. So my plan today is I'll do another stream after this, different episode, so that on Saturday we will do Prayer Village. Yeah, it's just reading simulator. 6th district. Riverside. Believe it or not, never visited this district before. Considering we have a temple. Damn. Not here. Real piece of shit. Hello, what's up? I mean, I already finished the game. This is New Game Plus. Thanks. Finally at Riverside. Heard good eateries are down by the water. This is the first time Primo is here. Just like Anya said. Primo is a foodie. Vermouth is not open. Lodi, this is before the friendship start budding. Blue score. They call it concert hall. I mean, it's not a bad word to describe it.
Oh, this place is so
You cannot go to the second half, I believe.
Not this way.
Wait. Okay. Either one of the bridge, and you will trigger it.
Vermati. Looks like it's closed right now.
Yeah, nighttime's when the mirror really rolls in. We can come back another time.
We don't really spend time with Vermati. With the solution office. Weirdly enough. Crazy.
Oh, good stuff, right?
Stop, Gordon.
Alright. Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
I remember umai in Japanese. Where's the idol? Sailor, you don't even stick around to see if we get into the Summerfest. Natalia. Natalie. Natalia is the old lady from Old Town. A show like that in front of Tower. Second game, okay?
Nice. We got a hit.
A hit? Oh, you mean that man. Is he the one we're looking for?
Sure is. Let's go see what we can get out of him. Not this way.
Yeah, I can. Natalia. Or Natalie. I'm kinda glad what happened to Sayla Lulua. Throughout the end of the game, they will be valid as an idol. Second game, they will start performing, or they basically become successful, which is good. Yeah, options limited.
What to do? What to do? They haven't caught on to me yet. Don't think. If I can pull this off, I'm gonna be so rich.
I guess you want to sell the Ortman, the Genesis to others. Just so that Almata can bid higher, something like that.
The hell do you want, Arkride?
What do you want? Meaningful?
Anytime you want me, it leads me to nothing but trouble. You kidding me? I would have made bank from that old hag if you hadn't gotten my way. We're supposed to be in the same business here.
We still don't know where the antique shop, where it started. Memento. Aramin's brain, huh?
Well, see you around, girlie. If you ever change your mind, you know where to find me.
He wants everything, not like a cut. He could not even hide he was interested. Because if he's interested, then he will ask details about the robbery. Why he never bothered to follow up with any question? Yep, that's a good question. No photo for reference? That means he already has it.
The terrace is just up ahead.
Take it slow. You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb otherwise.
Stall set up along the river.
Better in Riverside than here.
Looks like he went behind the stairs.
Damn, good eye.
Not gonna say the authority will be quick to agree. That's funny. Dungeon time. I'll skip every battle. I guess. Until we're done with the tutorial. Underground maintenance tunnel. I keep calling this the subway, which is not true. Monsters, Aeneas. I have a theory why Aeneas learned how to use Orbital Staff. I guess because she's the president's daughter. So she has to take it for self-defense? Probably. That's my theory. Same how she got a Zypha, because Zypha is still a new thing. It's not, it's like Arcus system. So we fell on Century Academy, so it's an optional thing. Tutorial.
Deploying shards!
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself. Activating skill.
I'll dice you up!
Yeah, I'm not leveling up. MKESV 004.
Combat over. Processing data.
That hits the spot.
Just to confirm. Yeah, I cannot switch until after crane. Let's get things running.
Shifting to maintenance mode. What type do you prefer? New shard skill added. That's a single element slot. New shard skill added. New shard skill added. New shard skill added. New shard skill added. New shard skill. That's a single element slot. New shard skill added. 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 That's a single element slot. New shard skill added. New shard skill added.
I mean, it's fine for now.
Switching to maintenance. Select your preferred type. New shard skill added. Shard skills updated.
For Nightmare,
Shard skills updated.
Break will help. Because enemies are bulkier,
Shard skills updated.
so you're not gonna stun them consistently.
New shard skill added. Single
In-
element slot accessed. Shard
you know.
skills updated.
Field battle, so just
New shard skill added.
suck it up, I guess.
Shard skills updated. Single element slot accessed. New shard skill added. New shard skill added. Shard skills updated. Shard skills updated. Shard skills updated. Single element slot accessed. New shard skill added. New shard skill added.
Okay, good. I'll make adjustment based on stuff I need. This is tutorial part. Yeah, they switch X and circle. I know, crazy. The stun caliber. It does have an edge. Oh, okay.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Just ignore them.
This could get tricky with so many.
Ugh. The drones. look at the physical descents and magical descents.
Keep it up. It's working.
So, yeah, logically speaking.
This'll hurt. I'll dice you up.
I'm over level, so. I never use healing art or using art for healing. I just use food or item. Maybe that's just me.
Be sure to keep your distance.
Just saying. Chrono armor is the best armor in the game. You can get it one time per playthrough. So, yeah.
I can't believe there were monsters right beneath my feet. I had no idea.
Got the bracers to thank for that. They're usually good at keeping them contained.
We still don't know how monsters spawn. Like in the big forest or whatever. We know that. Yeah, we had to fight monsters, but he is faster than us. Ramda. I'm not speeding up because this is tutorial.
Looks like the gang's all here.
I'm on it. Show him what you're really capable of.
Oh, you have to kill him. Ugh.
Combat.
Meanwhile.
This thing's good shit, but it wears you out like nothing else. Real big upgrade between the 4th and 5th gen orbments right here. I can see why the army liked it so much. Was worth extorting it out of that corrupt general a while back. But what am I gonna do now? No one's gonna find the goods now that I've got them well hidden. Now I gotta settle between selling it to A for a fat stack or taking it to some lab or a tech corp.
He just wants money. Fair enough.
That girl with Arkride seemed to know what it was worth too. Wouldn't mind having her work under me if it meant getting him out of the way. I might be able to tap more than extra Mira out of that
Getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't we?
Huh? What are you doing here?
So you came here after all. Not a bad hustle you got going on. You learned what those punks were up to, tipped off the cops, then snatched the case in the confusion so you could profit from the shadows.
Wait, I hear you. I screwed up. I'll give you back what I stole. And Mira. And whatever dirt you want to know. I'd never even think of picking a fight with all.
Too late. You underestimated us, and for that, you will pay with fear.
That's the first time? Something about fear? We're like a few minutes behind him.
What was that?
Pay attention to Anya's face. She lives a sheltered life, let's put it that way.
Giacomo, come on, but stay behind me.
Okay.
Shit might be hitting the fan soon.
What do you mean?
Looks like the gang's all here. Bet we can rest there. Whew, that hits the spot.
No.
Gone.
Van, we've got to. He's...
Save it. He's dead.
I can't believe it.
Must be a whiplash for Anya's. Out of nowhere.
I can see he tried to resist, but he couldn't stop his throat from being slit. Wasn't even the usual knife. More like a machete. And then his left hand is...
What are you two doing down here?
Ah, shit.
What in Adios' name? Whoa! Look at all that blood!
Shit. It would be the guy we were just about to ask to come in and talk to us. You look like you found yourself in the middle of a real mess here. I hope you're ready to come to the station.
Crime scene secured at 1:10 p.m.
2 important witnesses will volunteer themselves into custody and accompany us to the sighting station.
Yes, my love. $3:20, so over 2 hours waiting. That's why by the time we are done, it's already nighttime. What did the man with you say to trick you into going like, damn? Yeah, that's a realization from Anya's part. The world is not clean as she thought, just because it doesn't happen in front of her.
Who do you think you're fooling, Arkride?
What do you mean? Nate.
You think we'll believe it was just some coincidence that you were in the maintenance tunnel? That you were just taking that girl with you alone on some field trip? Not a chance!
Look, to be fair, this is not our first time in the police custody. Yeah, the timing is impeccable.
I can see the rumors of how much a handful you are weren't overselling you. Your weapon might not have a blade, but I've never seen anything like it. And you've got a state-of-the-art orbment, too. You've been skirting the line of legality dangerously close these past few years. You do know we could come down on you if we wanted to, right?
Technically.
Took the words right out of my mouth. You really know how to throw people off.
Boring company. I mean, this is standard market stuff, at least among the forerunners. Because I guess some people will get early access, like the Arcus. Oh boy, Nate.
You're wasting your time with that one.
Oh boy.
I would be with the Central Intelligence Department, the group that asked for your help on this case. The name's Kincaid. I'm with the CID's Analytical Division. On its behalf, I thank you for your aid in locating Giacomo Conte. And I see your line caught a second fish as well.
Wait. I guess he is speaking to the police. Damn. Kyla? Maybe because we are fresh from Erevonia, where quote-unquote the police. Well, we don't have police, we have branches of the military acting as a police. Either the provincial army or the imperial army. So I'm surprised that when I reached this this time in the game, surprised that regular police doesn't work with what we consider the government agency.
I'll be taking my leave now, sir.
Understood. You know what needs doing next, and be sure to send your report to the chief.
So Kincaid is 1 year older than Van, so he will be 25. Kyla is 20, 21. Yeah, Kyla is young. We have a lot of...
She said she was with the Central Intelligence Department.
We have a lot of outstanding young characters in the game. Let's put it that way. A lot of young geniuses. So CID doesn't stand for Calvar Intelligence Division. It's Calvar Central Intelligence Division. That's what CID is. CID is Central.
Looks that way. Seems real competent too. And you're able to bark out orders to her just like that, huh? Shows you've moved up in the world, Renee.
Huh?
Kincaid, not Renee. You know that. Though perhaps you need reminding after 3 years.
3 years since we last met. Elaine story, or Elaine's daydream in Reverie. Yeah, 3 years. Because that's, I think, 3 years since he returned to Edith. Not return, move into Edith. He's from Oracion.
Hard to say if 3 years ago even counted as a proper hello. You're still on the ball as ever, you spectacled sadist.
Same to you, Spriggan. Still working from the shadows and relying on old-fashioned stubbornness and trickery to get the job done, I see.
Damn right.
The CID is currently hot on the trail of the duo who murdered Giacomo Conte.
So they already know about the duo.
We found trace evidence of them at the scene.
Oh!
Knew you wouldn't waste time. Then...
I know your nose and circle of suspicious contacts are not to be underestimated. I won't be getting in the way of whatever you and your friend are working on.
Agnes knows who he is. For sure.
If you hear anything interesting, however, you'll give me a call. You owe it to me after bailing you out.
That's one dead already.
Contact information exchanged.
I don't believe I've heard that hollow before. By the way, have you told her you're back yet? Well, that answers that. Will you ever grow up? Take care then. You as well, young lady.
Thank you.
Elaine, huh? Yeah, this is Van mentioning to Agnes that, yeah, this shit is serious because someone's dead. You want to stop this searching? We can. Bermoti.
Excuse me? Can I have a moment of your time?
I guess it's the first time
You just came out of the police station, didn't you?
we meet Mariel. Yeah, I've been looking back. This year is the year Van's make a lot of connection. I guess before he was just dismissing stuff and just do his work normally. Fair enough. Again, 3 years since he got back to Edith. Or I guess moved into Edith.
I'm hearing there was just a murder. Was that why you were in there?
Mariel Aimee.
I'm Mariel M.A., the newest reporter with the Tyrell Times.
Aimee.
I only just joined the paper's local news division and happened to hear what was going on from a source of mine.
Just joined. Oh, okay. I forgot about that detail.
You wouldn't happen to have anything to add about the murder, would you? I'll take anything.
She's enthusiastic, I guess. Source of mine. Is that Dingo?
Really? Thank you so much. Just you wait, Dingo. I'll get one over you this time.
I guess this is Scoop. Racing for the scoops, I guess. Oh, Agnes.
Having a rough day?
Oil Brat. Is it Ren?
Sure. I'll get it done.
Miss you, Dingo. She's a rookie. I guess I'll get like multiple copies of the accessory set. I guess. I'll buy like maybe weapon just for collection purpose. I already upgraded all of my weapon. The only one I need to upgrade and buy is from chapter 5. Whatever. It's still love. What's a pro?
Oh, this place.
I still don't remember. Yeah, we can talk to people. 5 p.m. until 2 a.m. Huh? Interesting. We'll go to...
It's so calm here with all the hustle and bustle.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about this area.
Yeah, Riverside is one of my favorite area. I guess we can go here every night. Available in the game. Natalie. I like her art with Lulua, the way they struggle and whatnot. Love it.
What kind of shop is this?
It's a car repair shop. Basically heaven on earth for guys like me.
Grand Circuit. Cycling or bike? Yeah, we are lacking bicycle in Zaburia. That's Lodi, Rooney. Oma more than me. Weenie. This is that early, huh? That's funny.
That's a Septian temple? It almost looks like a Central Eastern version of a church.
That's because it basically is. Edith has more than its fair share of Central Easterners.
Horizonheim. I thought it was Heidenheim or some shit. No, it's Horizonheim. I think this is Olivia's, the one that hang out in Horrible Cafe. The one from Oracion, the lady with the butler. This is part of her house. Yeah, she did mention, oh, I was around my house.
Not this way.
Yeah, I cannot enter her. We'll do until Saturday. We'll do Creo Village. So today we will do 2 stream, I guess.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, Gordon is nice.
Take as long as you... I'll be waiting for you. Take as long as you need. I'll
One
be
copy
waiting for
of
you.
the food each, I guess. Primo. This is the start of Primo arc. Ah. Yeah, I guess I like the ambient sound. Selma. He'll notice me. I shave off this weight. Yeah, Selma needs to answer to her boyfriend expectation. And then that's when her relationship start with Lodi. Well, friendship. Yeah, my options are limited. Let's put it that way. Fellow officer. I guess the issue is too strong, I guess. The thing with Van is we have like 3 years backlog of him just doing things behind the scene. So by the time the game started, he already has some connection. This is not like Estelle first day, get the training, blah blah blah. You start day one, or like Rin as the lore student. Banchan janai. Yeah, we do not have options.
Well, hello again, handsome. I've been waiting for you. I figured you'd show up early enough. I suppose the girl next to you is your client. She suits that uniform to a T.
Yeah, Vermouthie knows what's up.
My name's Bermati, sweetheart. I'm the owner and bartender of this fine establishment. Van and I have a very special relationship.
First-rate information dealer, a bartender, and also a chemist. Amazing. He tipped off the police. Criminal gang was in the middle of a massive drug deal. So he misled the police again. They is the second side. The first side is the gang. Yep. The criminal and other party is scheduled to do some kind of deal if it wasn't drug related. Call the police and ambush them. And he stole something and got killed for it. Because Zypha has stealth system technically. But still aren't many of them in circulation, so it's not like a frequent thing to use. Ramda. Oh, onion snows. Great. Anya knows. Oh, maybe the murderer leave the room as we enter the room. Yeah. That's how close Anya is to death, I guess, so far. Or perhaps Bermouthie knows.
Here are all the bases he used for the past few years. complete with security locks. Oh, and just to add, there's been no sign of any Jaeger Corps in the move as of yesterday. Well, be seeing you.
The Jaeger Corps confirmation is to make sure that no Jaeger Corps means there are other parties, either mafia involved, quote unquote. This is Elaine, isn't it?
You must have amassed quite a collection by now.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh. Oh!
I'd heard you were a regular at this establishment, but I wasn't expecting to run into you just as it was opening.
That makes two of us. First Renee, then you. Hell of a day for me.
You've certainly spent a lot of it skulking around. Up to no good, I assume.
Yeah, this year is for Van, life-changing.
I imagine it was half your own fault that you got hauled off to the police station.
Wish I could argue otherwise. Should have known it wouldn't take long for you to hear about what happened and come running.
Of course. I've paid a visit to the scene of the crime as well. Giacomo was hardly a pleasant person, but he was a decent informant to use when work called for one. I hope you know that the detectives at the station and that reporter are very displeased with you, by the way. Your love of causing trouble for everyone and taking advantage of it to further your own goals has never been a bright spot for you.
Well, don't got a clue what you're talking about. Damn, this is awkward.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Forgive me. My name is Elaine. I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation.
Oh, not at all.
I think we have much to discuss. But we're also both busy, so that can wait for another time. Whoever can solve this case first, the CID, the police, the guild, wins the prize lying in wait. That also goes for our presumed suspects. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Be careful not to get too involved here, Van. I'm almost certain that the two people who killed Giacomo were from A.
Elaine has a history with A.
Thinking the same. But I'll chalk myself up to owing you one for telling me.
Yeah, fair enough. I still don't agree narratively. Like narratively makes sense. I don't agree with the assessment. Because sometimes you just one-shot monsters. When I think Sarah will be strong. Sarah is stronger than her. Just saying. It's still Sword Maiden to me. Okay. All Kingdom. Well, she's from a noble family. Makes sense. Yeah, the title is quite ironic. Not ironic, but, you know, trying to get her pissed off. Old friend. Yeah, there's no dungeon time and then So the culprit got his notebook basically. Trion Tower. Yeah, I'll stop calling it Trion. It's Trion. Trion Tower, Central Station, and Rand Circuit. The answer is the Central Station. Trion Tower is the third. Central Station is 7. 12th Rand Circuit. Oh, so the Summerfest that Sayla was mentioning is here. That's why she was so downtrodden.
The next stop will be in the cathedral in Edith's Feast District. Those traveling to the cathedral or Aramis Academy.
One already figured out the one hunting Giacomos.
We are now arriving at the cathedral. The doors on the left side will open.
I thought I told you to get off at the next stop.
You'll have to forgive me for being selfish, but you have to understand just how much that memento means to me. It's something that connects me not just to my great-grandfather, but my mother and grandmother too. And that's not the only reason I want to see this through now. A man is dead. I know you don't like the idea, but I feel like I have to be a part of this. Whatever may come to happen, I'll do everything I can to ensure my own safety. And I'll do everything you ask in the field, so please. Won't you let me come with you?
I guess Agnes, during this time, Agnes felt guilty because of her association with the Genesis. Someone is dead. So she felt partly responsible and felt like she has to pull her own weight to make sure that nobody else will die later on because of the Genesis.
Fine. You're the client. I can see you at least know your way around that staff and arts. But you're gonna have to do everything to keep yourself safe. And if I give you an order, you follow it. If you fail to do that, I terminate our contract then and there. We clear?
Absolutely. Thank you.
You like this? You like the game? I already play it in JP. 3 playthrough, 300 hours. So now I'm on my 5th playthrough because why not? It's fun. It's just it's different from the previous game when it comes to the combat. But if you like reading, this is a fun game. We are still in the tutorial part, huh?
We are now arriving at Edith Central Station. Those transferring to the Transcontinental Railroad.
27. I forgot which district. Which number district. Thanks for the follow, Diego. Fancy new Orbital store, Double Cafe. That's Iota. Yeah, reading is fun, I agree. I like the story for the NPC, so I'm happy with it.
Very good evening to you, Edith. It is now 6:45 p.m., which means it's time for today's evening news.
Funny enough, we got this same news at the end of the game.
President Gramhart held a press briefing at the presidential building in Vontai at 3 p.m. today. He discussed this year's ending of the reparations from Erebonia, and with it, the impact it will have on Calvert's future.
Okay, I missed this detail. So basically, second game will start in February the next year, and this game will end in December. So Kuro 2 / Crimson Sin / Daybreak 2 will be the start of Calvert art without the Erebonia's money. Interesting. I forgot about this.
It has been 2 years since the Erebonian Empire launched an unprovoked war of aggression against us. A vile act we were generous enough to forgive.
Great politician.
The price it paid in the form of reparations was steep, but every last mirror was, in my strong opinion, justified.
We don't know the amount. Probably billions.
I believe its actions, its atrocities, the past several centuries are behind it. I warmly welcome it back to the international community with open arms, promoting an era of peace between us, even when it comes to Crossbell State.
Wait. He was like, oh, everyone hates Erebonia now that after Erebonia pay us, I warmly welcome you back to the international community. Like everyone just isolate Erebonia. What?
With reparations due to come to an end this year, some have raised concerns that an economic recession is on the horizon. Those fears are unfounded.
I don't think they mentioned anything about the recession in the second game, at least from what I know. Second game is... I don't want to spoil it, but whatever.
We have used these past 2 years to transform our economy, to bolster our capital, to better our technology. No nation has surpassed what we have accomplished because no nation can. We cannot take our supremacy for granted.
Well, you shackle Erebonia's military. To be fair, remember Reverie where they asked for some of the Panzersoldat, the tanks, the airship to be dismantled, and then those things were used to reconstruct the reverse Babel or the Tower of Retribution.
I have every intention of taking this power and using it to lead our great world as a whole to a more glorious, prosperous future.
Great politician. Dangerous policies across the board, not just economically. Look. Where's the guild? Yeah, bruh. I believe we will be using Giacomo second game. Melise? Yeah, she is. I cannot go anywhere. Dungeon and tutorial time. This area is whatever, you know. Hmm.
His nose is as sharp as ever.
Ren, I guess Ren tipped off the police, CID, and the guild, or whatever.
Adios knows how this is going to end. But it better be with my classmates safe, Spriggan.
So far we can one-shot stuff with normal attack. I think what? Long lie? When things will start to slow down. No, not long lie. Basel maybe? Oh. Tutorial. What do you mean? I already equipped my stuff.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
I think break will be important for this game because more physical damage is fine, but if you can stun enemies reliably, you're good. The sword break is good, but I prefer shield break. Shield breaker. You need earth line. Let me check. Do we have anything with earth and fire? That's 2. That's not enough. You need 12 fire. Or burst game. Oh, Van doesn't have burst game. Shit. Well, I guess. It's 5, huh?
New shard skill added.
I guess.
Shifting to maintenance mode. That's a single element slot.
Rusaka has Earth.
That's a single element slot. New shard skill added.
We got Deadly Lens, first game. I really want Shield Breaker, but you need Mirage. And Agnagarn has 6 fire value, but Red Hair has 5. It's not equal, that's for sure. First game needs 3 water. We don't have anything with water here. Seriously? Red Hair? That's what? 6, 5, that's 11. Whatever. Ideally I want Deadly Lance first game Stormbreaker or Shieldbreaker, but
Shifting to maintenance mode.
ideally.
That's a single element slot.
I don't need burst gain because I have Gladiator Belt.
Shard skills updated.
Yeah, I'll take it back. I don't never feel like I need it.
Skills updated. Better check them out.
Burst gain not used. Don't need it. Beta Lancer, I'll think about it. In terms of value, yeah, they can improve the UI by totaling how many elemental values you have across the board for every line. That's my take.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Yeah, this too is better. Fatal Lancer is situational. On Nightmare, I'm not gonna be able to trigger it reliably. Fire elements are active here. It is still tutorial.
Whew, that hit. The spot. What?
They pronounce it as CLM. It's not. Oh, they pronounce it as Scrum in Japanese. So
I'll take you on.
just saying.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Huh?
Keep it up. It's working.
Stay put.
Doesn't make sense, huh?
A chance.
Have some more.
Technically, it's an art. Instacast art.
Here goes.
So I'm missing. There's no achievement. I'm missing Anias as MVP.
Suggesting magic attacks.
I'm missing Anias and
Good
Aaron.
work, guys. We all in one piece?
Suggesting magic attacks. Battle finished. Now
That looks like a
processing
nice
data.
chest.
Let's see if I can get Anies. To MVP.
Suggesting magic attacks.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Commencing battle. Battle finished. Now
There's gotta
processing
be
data.
some way around all this debris. Nothing's jumping out at me.
Looks like he's deep in thought. I better leave him alone.
I did
Now,
hear.
where were we supposed to go? Wait, is that?
I'm missing Anies and Perry. Sorry, Anies and Aaron as my employee of the month. In JP, they call it MVP. People speculate about what to do to get the employee of the month. Based on my 3 playthrough, if you control whatever character you want, you deal damage and you do most of the killing, you will get employee of the month. But some people speculated, oh, you need to spam Ascraft or whatever. Well, that's kind of right, but I think playing normally and just deal damage, you'll be fine.
Boost gauge fully replenished. Activating shock.
Tutorial.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. No!
A chance!
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Oh, this is boosting, not Ascraft. My bad.
Activating skill.
Got your number.
0 art, you say?
All you on, yes.
Yeah, that's overkill. I cannot change my art driver, is it? I cannot change my holocore. One thing I read about Kai no Kiseki is that now you explain about the breakable object. Ascraft no longer takes
Suggesting magic attacks. Commencing battle.
Ascraft no longer takes 2 S boost gauge. You only need 1.
Now processing data.
And there's this awakening stuff. Look, I said I want to speedrun the dungeon, but we're still in the
Good
tutorial.
work, guys. We all in one piece?
So I'll do what we can. This is Ascraft, I believe. Or is it the disadvantage? At least right, yeah.
Activating shock.
That one's big.
Activating skill.
By the heavens. Here.
Come here,
My
please.
move now.
Activating skill. No. A chance.
Have some more.
That's a good question. I have a speculation about this. Anya's trained to use the orbital staff. She has a Zypha. I think because she did tell later on that she grew up reading the diary of her grandmother and her mother, and then when she read about the Genesis, she think, okay, I need to start training because this is serious. That's my take on it. So the reason she started to learn and learn how to battle and whatnot, because Van has this suspicion about why she's sheltered, but she also trained for it. I guess she prepped herself for it because she kind of guessed that one day she will have to track down the Genesis based on the diary. Ooh. Yeah, she's also very upfront. Let's say frontwards. Upfront about the way she approached things. Straight away asked about Amata. Yeah. So she is prepared for everything about the Genesis because of the last line in the diary, which is not mentioned, I guess, directly in the game, but the game gives you enough clues to like understand it. Like, oh, great. She trained for it, she prepped for it, she's willing to do anything she can to make sure that the prophecy in the diary is not fulfilled. Back then, we're not talking about big Eastern Syndicate here, hey Yue, but over the past few years, getting much bigger. They are the talk because Elaine's daydream in Reverie about how they are training kids to be assassin. Not directly, but they are hiring, because Dantes is not part of the garden, but they are using the garden method to train assassin. Something ominous in the air. Yes.
Looks like a chest.
Like you can miss things. I just collect stuff. It's fine.
Next one! I'm on it! There! Let's keep moving ahead. That looks like a nice chest.
Battle finished. Now processing data.
So I'm stuck with aim until after credit. I thought the game will let you switch stuff like Cold Steel games. The answer is no. It is what it is. I thought I want to speedrun this area, but this area is too narrow.
Whoops, dead end. Let's turn back.
Hold your horses, girl. We should look around a little more.
Combat time. The story.
A hidden entrance?
Huh, guys, nothing if not thorough. This hideout should be dead ahead.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Swordbreaker.
That's a single element slot.
I'm not happy.
That's a single element slot.
From Salka, you get Deadly Lance and Burst Gain. Yatagarasu Swordbreaker. Yeah, Yatagarasu is better, I guess. Whatever. This high HP, physical damage increase.
Shard skills updated. That's what I needed.
I guess I got greedy.
Oh, wow.
Can't get much more Middle Ages than this. Gargoyles, huh? Maybe Giacomo had a better eye for hideouts than I thought. Look at that. It's the spitting image of that picture you showed me.
I guess fate is spinning the wheel, because Gerard did mention that the Genesis will find its way towards the owners, the designated owners, eventually.
It really is. It perfectly matches the sketches in my great-grandfather's diaries. I finally found it.
I'm happy for you. So it really does look like an orbment. But why is it glowing?
Yeah, this will be like a cutscene, right?
Get back!
It's us.
It went inside the statue!
Well, that's not good.
No red light, I think. Oh, there it is.
Resonating?
I will kill this with Anias just to see if I can get the MVP / Employee of the Month.
We're gonna have to take care of these guys before we can make with your memento. But I know that's not enough to stop you at this point, right? Time to bust out your crafts, SCLMs, the works. Because here's where the real show begins.
Right!
Yeah, they pronounce it SCLM, not Scrum.
Everyone, move in!
Time to put this to use.
Ascra.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Activating Tron.
Here goes.
4,000. I'll hit for Anias.
To get the upper hand.
Yeah, not dealing damage.
You'll pay for that. That all you got?
A chance.
She is critting. Can you deal 9?
Certain arts will be more effective.
9,200 damage minimum.
Activating skill.
Double crit, huh?
That all you got? Here goes. Like hell you are. That all you got?
A chance.
Activating skill.
By the heavens. Here.
It's not bad.
The mages of the Middle Ages left behind some damn tough guardians for us. It bugs me why they'd pick now of all times to start moving. Well, whatever. You really stepped up. Takes a brave soul to fight like that against the unexpected.
You mean it? Thank you. I'm very fortunate I had you to show me the ropes.
Let me be the one to pick it up.
That's a good idea.
Could be a trap or something.
looks safe enough to me. Well, here's what you came here for.
Yeah.
Did it just react with her like a combat orbment?
Like Arcus linking? No, more like Valimar. Valimar and the entirety of Class 7. So that you can use them as support. This one, they don't bring it back so far. But I think it is just the implication that Anies is the true owner, intended owner of the Genesis, because Gerard mentioned it. So I guess this is her synchronizing with the Genesis, or the Genesis acknowledging her as, okay, this is the designated owner, or whatever.
I finally hold a Genesis in my hands. There's still more to find, but... I did it, Mom. Grandmother.
Say, Agnes, this great-grandfather of yours wouldn't happen to be... There you are.
Well, well. Impressive footwork.
Was waiting on the duo from Almada to make their grand entrance.
I see our reputation precedes us.
You must be Van Arkride, the Spriggan.
And my reputation precedes me. Look, I'm not opposed to picking up some work from you types most of the time, just as long as you don't cross the line, which you just did by firing at us.
That's too bad. We were only aiming for your limbs.
That's even worse.
We have no intention of killing the girl. Not since she seems to be connected to that device.
Okay, they noticed it as well. Connected.
You, however, don't have that same privilege.
You're real pros, huh? So much it makes me sick. But it also makes my job a lot easier. Don't move.
A practitioner of the Gekka school, I assume.
Even if that weapon marks you as more of a military close combat type.
Kind of a both.
Good eye, but sorry. I'm not with the Gekka school. Anyway, you don't look like you know all that much about the device itself, but you're still gonna tell us everything you do know, and why you're after it.
Van. I'm certainly curious too.
Agnes only knows that she needs to retrieve it. That's it. Because something bad will happen, but she doesn't know about the function.
What does a criminal organization even want this for?
Beats me. We're just following orders.
And an order's an order. Even if it costs us our lives!
God damn it.
What?
No save,
Shit.
huh?
You good?
I'm fine. I'm more worried about you.
Fast-acting enhancement drugs, huh? Didn't think you guys had gone that low. Ever heard the stories about foreign mafias getting destroyed by that stuff?
But thank you not to compare us to small fry like Crossbell's Ravage.
Well, that's
We
a
stand head and shoulders above them. And now we're gonna stand head, shoulders, and feet above you!
Where'd that spunk from earlier go?
We're gonna enjoy this!
Van!
Got that out of your system?
You're done, Spriggan!
Don't you dare!
Agnes is reckless.
Fine then! You can die too!
Machete,
Do a
huh?
shard shield. No time. Damn it! Don't die over a piece of shit like me!
Resonating. Oh, they leaps, huh? Damn. Anias didn't realize, I think.
What's going on?
He never mentioned it.
There's a light coming from my great-grandfather's.
Oh boy, you sure are in a sorry mess.
What? How is this?
The hollow from your Zypha.
Mayor.
Well, Van, the choice is yours. Will you bear the nightmare or not?
He knows.
What are you...
He knows.
Since when can hollows appear like this? World's full of mysteries. Are you asking me that question of your own free will?
Huh? Of course I am. Just so we're clear, I could not care less how much trouble you're in. I'm just here to know one thing. Will you bear the nightmare or not?
Van...
Man, today's just one thing after another, huh? My life's been a living nightmare for more than a decade now. So what's a little more fire when you're already in the depths?
Okay. So the nightmare. Van knows what Mare is implying. Because that's the flashback from his time with DG Cult.
All right, let's do it!
Okay, doing it then. Shards swell. The Grendel's all yours.
What the?
Armor Demon.
What is this?
Look at the way Grendel looks.
Well, I take fighting this thing over our bosses any day of the week. You're damn right. We're taking you down in the name of Almada! I'll shut you up. Let's rumble.
No tutorial.
Full boost. Don't hold back there.
Yeah, Grendel moveset is
Ready for me?
limited. Let's put it that way.
Give up.
I also have a theory about Mare. We'll talk later.
Here comes. Awesome. This is unbelievable! What is he? Ugh.
Van! Are you alright? How do you feel?
So it is mentioned that Grendel is a composite shard. So Mare is always appearing when Grendel is involved. So I think the implication is that Mare's the one doing the calculation to make sure that Grendel can maintain the shard, because shard will take some kind of processing power, but to have like a composite shard, aka in the form of armor, because Rizet can use shard, because in her S-Prof you can see her, you know, using the platform to jump up or whatever, right? So shard can do that, but to maintain it in that form, in the form of an armor, you need higher computing power. So Mayor is doing all of the processing power, number one. Number two, Mayor is an overseer, you know, of Grendel. Maybe related to the third game from what I heard. And Mayor also has some censored stuff. So I'm wondering if Mayor is part of the observation system for either anyone related to the demon lord or something else. Maybe part of the Genesis, I don't know. That's number two. Number three, we know that Grendel is a restraint system between Van and Vagrant Diaspora. So it's either Van has Grendel inside of him as a layer, as a barrier in between them, or something else. Or maybe Grendel is Van, quote unquote, neutralizing some part of the demon as a shield for himself against the demon lord. I don't know, but what we know is it is mentioned that Grendel is a restraint system, shackling Van, basically. Too early to tell.
I'm fine. Tired as all hell, but I don't feel any pain. Can't believe I just took down a pair of drugged up mafiosos like they were snot-nosed kids. What a monster.
What was that? You saw Mare too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
Figures. All she spits out is what she's programmed.
The origin of Mare will be interesting, because what we know is Mare is an AI technology bought from multiple companies. So it's either Mare has his own AI, and Mare, the being, is inhibiting the AI program. Magical power, I guess. Magical interference. So she's using the holocore, the AI, as like a housing. We'll see. Third game, fourth game.
She's got no sentience. The tech hasn't come far enough to give her any.
If AI has sentient, that's singularity.
But...
Genesis, huh?
was it the Genesis, then?
We still don't know about Genesis. It's either part of the Septarian, like Divine Knight. Divine Knight is technically the Septarian, but the combination of two Septarian and then they split it into 7 fragments, that's what Divine Knight is. So technically Divine Knight is the Septarian. Genesis, so far, it's either the key to the Septarian or an extension of the Septarian. So far, I don't know. They are spoilers for the third game, but I don't think they mentioned that much. Nobody mentioned it.
Can't imagine it was a fluke. So that thing's called a Genesis?
Yes, or that's what my great-grandfather called it in his diaries. It's supposed to be one of 8, called collectively the Oct Geneses.
You saying there's 8 of these?
Oh boy.
I'm gonna guess it was behind everything that happened here. Behind Mare showing up, behind me turning into that weird monster.
Higher element being present.
Behind spirits popping up down here too.
There you go.
Then we're of the same mind. The diaries described them as for experimental observation and nothing more.
Okay, that's an important part. Don't forget about it. Experimental observation. So it's like a device to monitor things.
Of course, they elected to omit the finer details. You know, when I accepted this job, I didn't think it'd be from a relative of the one and only Professor Epstein.
Huh?
Dead on, huh? That thing was made half a century ago, around the time of the Orbital Revolution. It's easy to tell by looking at it just how much precision and skill went into making it. Then you got that it's an orbment capable of doing artifact-level stuff. Even Epstein's 3 disciples couldn't have made something so advanced back then.
Nice.
Knock them out of the running, and you're left with the father of modern tech, Claude Epstein.
I'm sorry for hiding it from you. I'll tell you everything there is to say. It all started when...
Not now. Put it away, quick.
Van, are you all right?
Oh.
Oh, CID and Bracer, not police.
I see. We were a few minutes too late.
Those two are...
They're from Amada. We finally caught them.
Get lost! This is our territory!
I mean, it is in the central station.
Who do you think you're talking to? This isn't a job for civilians.
Just what happened here? I can see that you fought them, but beyond that...
We fought, yeah. With how pumped full of drugs they were, it was a miracle we could make it out with our skin intact.
He did get injured.
Uh-oh.
As curious as I am about how you emerged victorious, I trust you were able to help your client?
God damn it, Kincaid.
No comment. That's between me and her. Now, I know I owe both sides here a debt, but consider them paid. They might be at the bottom of the chain, but they're still in Almada. You can have one each.
Excuse me.
Who gave you the authority to?
I suppose we do owe him for neutralizing them.
Very well. We shall take them in between us.
Maybe if you're lucky enough, they'll even talk. Now come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, sure. But let me help you walk.
I'm good.
This is clearly only the beginning of something much greater. Sharpen your skills while you can, Van.
Will do, Renee.
Kincaid.
I think he hates that name because it sounds like a female name. This is like Marco and Maruko from Ice Shield 21.
I can't let him keep living like this.
Oh, Elaine.
Why must you insist on shouldering all of the burden yourself?
Van has this tendency to not care about himself because he felt like he doesn't deserve to live because of his origin. We still don't know. I have a few theories about that. Yeah, or speculation. I already mentioned it, right? Either he got mixed in between his rebirth, in between his birth, or the demon tried to enter, then he just so happened to spawn into Van. I don't know. He's pretty destructive. That's why he note down favor and debt, because he doesn't want people to owe him something, because that means they will form some kind of attachment. That's my guess. That's why he said one in, one out, straight like that. The reveal about his origin hopefully will give us more context, because I know stuff about the third game from reading what people discuss online, but hopefully they will give him like a...
Damn, guess I'm going without dinner.
A sturdy backstory, let's put it that way. Sturdy backstory about how the Demon Lord become him. I mean, he is the Demon Lord, but the origin is either he is Demon Lord that just so happened to enter Zemuria, or it could be like a mixing happen. We'll see.
You even good to be out this late? I thought students had a curfew.
That's kind of you to think of me, but I received permission to be out this late beforehand. Never mind my curfew. Won't you let me see to your arm? Do you have a first aid kit in the office?
I do.
But...
It looks like it started healing on its own.
I do, but... I know it wasn't that bad in the first place.
It's either because of Grendel, or Grendel is the trigger for Van to have some kind of the Demon Lord power. I think it's the Grendel, due to the Grendel, not due to the Demon Lord.
But it's still healing way too fast for it to be normal. Wonder if I got that orbment or turning into a monster to thank for this.
Yeah, I think it's turning to Grendel help him with the healing.
This all began with those diaries. They were passed down from my great-grandfather to my grandmother, and then down to my mother until her death 4 years ago.
4 years ago. So Agnes is what, 16? She was 12 then. 4 years ago, Cold Steel 2, Cold Steel 1 and 2, because 2 years ago was the war. Okay.
As you guessed, my great-grandfather is the famous Professor Epstein. It was known at the time that he had an adopted daughter, but she went missing very suddenly after he passed away.
So Epstein passed away, adopted daughter went missing. This one I read from what people discuss on the third game, on Kai, but fine. Not really a big spoiler.
By the sound of it, something compelled her to shy away from the public eye. I don't know what that something was. It wasn't written in the letter she left me. Then after my mother died, my father began to lose himself in his work.
Her mother passed away 4 years ago, and her grandmother hid herself or went missing after Epstein passed away. Something must have happened to both of them. Well, yeah.
And now all alone, I became more and more captivated by the many diaries that were left behind. They weren't filled with complex formulae or specialist knowledge or things like that. Instead, they were about who he was as a person, what he was like, what his philosophies were, what he valued most in life. He wrote about the little things that colored his days, his bonds with his loved ones, his time spent with his disciples. I could see through every word written that he was a kind, warm-hearted man with a good sense of humor. A man I could respect a great deal. I was so happy to have his writings so I could peer into his world, just like my mother and grandmother before me. And before I knew it, those diaries became my most treasured possessions. However, at the end of his final entry, on the very last page, I found a shocking message. It said, recover the Oct Genesis before the year 120X.
120X could be 1209, right?
Else all we know will come to an end.
Pretty ominous thing to write down.
I guess 31st December, 1209.
It could have been a delusion that came to him in the winter of his years, but I began to feel that it was why his diaries had been passed down to me. And as the days wore on, my desire to do something to avert the end he foretold grew stronger and stronger.
So because of the warning, Anies recover of Genesis before the year 120X, else all we know will come to an end. Okay. So her desire, because of what she read, forced her to make the preparation?
But I knew I couldn't go public with any of it. Not with my grandmother's disappearance. That led me to enroll at Armis Academy, where I met a very dependable upperclassman.
Ren Bright.
Her advice took me to the Orbalnet, and that led me to you. I just never thought when I started all of this that these would be the consequences. That someone would die. That you would be put in so much danger.
Well, you managed to get one of them. Even if there are still 7 more out there, you could always call it quits here.
I can't. Not when they're what connect me to my family.
She is the designated heir to the Genesis.
Not when I now know they really exist, and not after seeing that final entry.
And seeing what they can do.
I can't look away from all of that. Here. This 50,000 Mira is everything I was able to gather for this. Please, accept it as compensation for all the help you've given me.
I thought I told you my rate.
Well, you did, but I don't feel that it accounted for that injury you sustained because of me. I intend to find the remaining 7 on my own. I don't want anyone else to get hurt because of my problems. Oh, but I'll be very careful about it. Promise.
That's not convincing, Agnes.
Huh?
My rate's 1,000 Mira an hour, excluding other necessary expenses. I'll bump it up a little because of the danger involved. But you rolled up your sleeves more than your average client. You put yourself in danger to help me. Any more than 10,000 would be ripping you off. This is how the world of work is. Good thing you're still in school, because you got a lot to learn.
Maybe, but still. I'm sorry. I just feel you've taken on a lot more than you bargained for from start to finish.
To be honest, that whole turning into a monster thing's got my interest piqued. So it wouldn't feel right to ask you for even more Mira with how we're gonna keep this thing going.
What do you...
Unless you decide to give up altogether, I'll pitch in however I can from here on out. In exchange, you can share any info you got on the Genesis, or anything those diaries say.
Fun got interested because of the rental thing. Because Agnes wanna, oh, it's fine, I'll do it on my own.
How's that sound?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you telling me that even though you know it might be dangerous, you're going to help me search for the other 7 without taking additional compensation?
Hey, info's good compensation. I ain't taking a single Mira, though. I'm gonna need you to get more used to real combat, too. For your own safety. Can't have you leaving yourself wide open and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna drill it into you until you're up to snuff.
I don't know. This doesn't sound like a fair trade at all. I'm the only one benefiting here. Well, if you insist, Van, then thank you very much. Having your support means a lot to me.
Yeah, well, I'll be counting on you, too. All right. Now that today's done and dusted, time for my hard-earned reward. I've been waiting for my Andalusia fig and honey tart all day. I was gonna scarf it down all by myself, but you pulled your weight today, so let's go half-half.
Thank you. Oh, but I still want to say... It really does bother me just how much I benefit from this arrangement compared to you. I was thinking of a way to even it out and thought, you know, how about I work here part-time?
You want a what?
You seem to be so busy that I can't imagine how you find the time to clean up around here. I'm also good at secretarial work too, so I'm sure I'd be a big help with sorting paperwork and whatever else you need. Just a standard wage is fine. Or even no wage. Unpaid is totally fine.
I can't do that. Haven't you ever heard of labor laws?
But that's his issue.
And forget that. This whole idea is crazy. How did me hiring you even get into your head?
Well, it's because you won't accept any Mira from me. I understand you have your own way of doing things, but I have my own pride to satisfy, you know. You'll just have to compromise. Now, let me just cut this tart into 2 so we can dig in and enjoy. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get the bigger portion. And where do you keep your coffee beans? Oh, there they are.
Wait, how did you find them so... Who said you could make yourself at home this fast?
Done. Chapter 1. Nice. I'll do one more. Oh, I need to. Can I get employee? Spriggan for the order. 10,000 mira. Employee of the month.
Gotta keep this up. Rank up. Damn, that's pretty generous. Can't complain with that.
I'm Agnes Claudel. I still have a lot to learn, but I promise I'll do whatever I can to keep up.
I need to prep a little bit. 10-15 minutes. I'll do another stream. So after this we have just easy stuff. We have Art Driver, we have 2 Forest PG and 1 important Forest PG. We need to track the wanted monster. So we'll do until the night session. So after that we will go to let me check. So we will stop before Fairy appears. So that after Fairy enters the scene, we will go straight to Krail. So yeah. See you in a bit. Ciao.